Hey guys, today is Saturday, February the 3rd of 2024, and we are going to go over our uranium spot price. So without any further delay, let's get into it. So I like to start off with the futures. This is a monthly thing I do. Is uranium spot price reports their monthly closes, and that's how I analyze it. So we're going to look at the futures, and I'm going to use UX1. And I updated these charts, so I wanted to kind of go over all of these. We're going to do the stocks. So I'm going to give you a little bonus. To start with the futures, little stocks, and then end it with uranium spot price, which is going to be the best part. So as you can see, the supply zone is anywhere between 148 on the futures to 130. Where did I get that? Right here. These two levels. And this is going back down to 2008 futures. And you can see that right now we're at 106. And we got this nice move to the upside. Let's go to the uranium UX2. This is where I have a lot of my notes. And you see that I updated it. I was contemplating on the 7-year cycle to see what was going to happen, if it was going to kind of stall here and pull back, and it hasn't done that. So you could probably say that this 7-year or supply zone, we could delete that. We could delete all this. The 7-year didn't play out, and that happens. We could take all these things and clean them up a little bit. And pretty much now where we're at is we're about to enter this area right here. What's interesting about these candles, and this, I don't know, I don't know if it's a trading view thing, but that high here of November 2007 was like $110. And then there's another pop up here or some kind of data that takes us all the way to like 140. So I don't know if that's a mistake, if that's a bad candle, bad data point. But I'm going to have it there just in case. I know uranium spot price went as high as, well, it's closed, so we really don't know. But it was somewhere around 136. So yeah, it's close to 140. So it's in that ballpark. Let's just take it that way. You can see that we're chugging along, going higher. And once we get there, this is going to be the supply zone area. Let's move this here, 140 to 110. And it looks like we're heading that way. So that's bullish. Let's go into the stocks. I got to go, and these are monthly. Let's look at the weekly. And I'll start with CAP. Kazatomprom. Interesting name, Kazatomprom. As you can see, there was some news with Kazatomprom. Uranium sales jump, production slips, FY23, Kazatomprom for fourth quarter production flat, sales jump at 94%. So it's just kind of chopping around here within the supply zone, which is anywhere between 50 and 40 bucks. And so it's at 45 right now, just going back and forth. A lot of volatility. NLR. It's in the supply zone at 83.34 between 74 and 91. NXE broke through the supply zone and it's very bullish. So it's pushing even higher. It's at a high of 831. URG in the supply zone at 215 to $1.95. So it just penetrated there. Let's see if we could take out at least 215. UUU, very choppy, hasn't really done much. Kind of reminds me of Uranium Royalty, UROY, which I own. And as a disclaimer, I sold my Uranium UEC, and I sold also DNN. So I only own UROY, Uranium Royalty. That's the only exposure I have to the uranium play. Rio. Supply zone is 96 to 76, and it hasn't even penetrated that. And it looks like it's just making failed new highs. Interesting. And uranium spot price is higher, and some of the stocks are higher. So I'm kind of just giving you a ballpark. And these are the ones I would probably trade just because I have access to them in the U.S. Supply zone here. What is this? Chemical. Let's see if I can move this over here. So yeah, so the bear camp is pretty much 55, 56, around there, 55, 56, all the way to 44. And it's in there, and it's just, going back and forth, a lot of volatility. If it closes below 44, that's not good. And it did it here, but it bounced right back up. So as long as it can stay between 44, the probabilities are higher that it could kiss and test 55 and even push even higher. UEC, the one I owned that I sold, this one is probably old now. So the bear supply zone is anywhere between 935 all the way to 750. As long as it gets hold 750, things are good, and they could kiss this level of 935. Uranium Royalty, the one I own, it's like, it kind of reminds me of Rio. Nothing really moving or happening here. But this is the supply zone, and we're not even up there yet. But, this is a long-term play for me, so I'm going to hold on to it. Anywhere between $5.95 and $5. URNM, this is a baby stock, so it has potential. And right now it's above the supply zone. So the target as of right now, using extensions, would be $71. That'd be your next bigger target. URA broke through the supply zone of 31 and 28, and now it's pushing higher. I don't have any targets to the upside, possibly maybe 37. As long as it could hold between 31 and especially 28, you could definitely push higher. SRUU, another baby stock. It's already hit the first target of 24.20. The next one will be 33.35. So it's grinding and pushing higher. Intel is a stock I used to own. I sold it, and I'm glad I did. Look at that. Pulled back. And Hive is another one I own. DNN, I used to own, and now it's in the supply zone. It looks like it's about to break out of the supply zone, which is at 214. Then there's the next bigger supply zone. There's anywhere between $4 and $4 and $2.63. So it looks like it could probably be heading up that way. So that's it for the uranium futures and stocks. Just want to kind of give you what's happening, ballpark. Now we're going to go into the uranium spot price, my favorite part. Okay, before I went to the uranium spot price, I wanted to do a spectrum cycle analysis and kind of give you an update on what I'm seeing here also. So right now there's two cycles. There's the 295, which is this one. And this one is the bullish one. This one peaks somewhere around, as of now, of June of 2032. So this cycle is up, and you can see that price action is following that. So this is very bullish, and this is the spectrum cycle, the data point, the 295. The next one will be the 174. And this one is just about to hit a peak right here. Well, January, February, and then it kind of just goes down. So let's see how this is going to play out. You got two cycles. One is bullish and one is kind of peaking out as of right now. Okay, so this is my master chart. I had to update this because I got this new program, or I guess software, that lets me play my programs on this computer, this updated computer that I have. So some things didn't translate well, so I had to kind of redo everything. So I'm starting fresh. So this is more, I'm calling it my geometry price chart. So as you guys know, this is the high, all-time low, our low of 2016, 1850. And we're hovering around, as of the close of January, $100.25. Looks like it's on course to maybe test and kiss 136 and 22. So a couple of things I want to put out. the Gann fan. So this is the 45 degree. This is the most important one. And it's above it, so that's bullish. And now we're entering where these are Gann resistant fan lines. We're about to kiss, or already have kissed, the 1 by 2, which is right here. So it's going to be interesting to see if we could break through there and go to the next angle. But as of right now, it's hovering right at it. So that's important. The next one is from the low at 45, and you got a 45 degree coming right here. So far we were very weak, and we have been showing strength, climbing. And now we're about to hit, in regards to geometry, the most important angle. We could cross over there. It's going to be official that uranium spot price is on the bullish side. All this time here, it hasn't been bullish. I mean, it's been bullish in the sense of it's been grinding, making higher highs and higher lows. But in regards to geometry, in regards to both, the side of the bulls, the side of the bears, or weakness or strength, once it gets above that 45, it's going to be really strong. Like once it gets above there, it wouldn't even hesitate to kiss 136, because it's bullish in regards to price action and on geometry. So that's like a double whammy there. The ellipse from this low here at a scaled 45 degree chart, we broke through the circle. So that's very bullish. That means it's unstoppable. It didn't even stall. It's just continued to push there. That's bullish. On the Gann square, squaring from this low on a 45 scale chart, you can see that this level is going to be interesting. 103.83. So far, it has just been chugging along. And this is a level I want to watch to see if it could continue grinding and pushing higher above that. So that level is important there. Now, scaling it from here to our current low, more fractal, we're already kissing this angle that's coming from here, which kind of reminds me of the 1 by 2, because this is all scale chart. So let's see if that could pierce that. If it could penetrate above that line, you got 106 as a target, or a level to keep an eye on to see if it could get there. Our pitchfork, you can see from here, there's that 107. And so far, this is the midpoint right here. It's far away from it, but so far, very bullish and just pushing higher. Regards to the Fibonacci retracement, you got that 105.74, which is at 23.6. And from this swing point to this one, you got the 76.4% Fibonacci level, which is 108.43. All very possible targets to get to. The advanced support resistance level is above 96, so that's good. These are parallel lines that I put here, and so far it's above that, so that's good. That's bullish. My Fibonacci ellipse, kind of the same thing as the ellipse. This one just gives me some timing points, so I'll be watching for like April. That's a couple of months away from here. So that's the only thing I'll be looking for in April. And I think that's it. So it's pretty simple, very more clean. I think I have some dates on here that I added to, just key dates from important swing points. So right now, from this low to this high, as of today, we had 7 years and 168. So we're in the 7th year. We had 86 months into this move. It's an interesting number, one again, so in his research to keep and watch. And 22 years from this low on 2001, and 16 years from this high of 2007. So that's what I have in regards to timing. So just to recap real quick, couple of levels. This level is going to be very important, that 103. This angle right here, if we could penetrate that, which is that 100, at least stay above 100. And then in the Gann fan, this 1x2 where we're approaching right here. If we could keep pushing higher, it's giving me more confidence that we're definitely going to be at least retesting that 136. In regards to the all-time low, this 45 right here, if we could get above that, that's like a gift from the gods right there. Because there's nothing stopping it from now getting to 136. So that's it for me. Hopefully you like this video, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on the uranium spot price.